Hi. When I first launched my business, I thought that I'd be able to succeed off my knowledge, my grit, my AI, and everything alone. I spent the first 2, 3 months just doing everything myself. But what I quickly discovered was I needed a little help. And it started originally with, like, let's hire somebody to help me with my website. But I quickly learned as I started going into networking rooms that working with other people, talking to other people, learning from other people really made a huge difference in how I was able to support my business. And it made such a difference that I kind of shifted the approach of my business to be more inclusive of that. It's like the lesson I learned was that solopreneurs need solopreneurs, other people who've went there before, people with different skills. And that was really important to me. Once I started surrounding myself with that, all of a sudden, all the little puzzles on how to build a business and how to make it succeed started becoming very clear for me. And that was a huge thing. And so that's how I kind of trudged along for a while. It's like, okay, now I'm supported. Now I have people around me that have skills that I don't have, who have experience, have referrals. And things have gotten easy, but really haven't thrived in the way I wanted it to. And so I did what I encourage others to do. I looked for what is the support that I need to move forward. And I found that with a new coaching program. And so I've been doing this is day 26 of the coaching program, and it's really stretched me to a new level. I posted a article last week talking about this, and I will put a link to it in the description so you can find it. But it reminded me of something I knew, but gave me real results in a different way, that when I stretch beyond my comfort zone, when I'm willing to be bold, and that's really what it's about, when I'm willing to boldly make the ask, to boldly go on a live completely unprepared, when I'm doing these things on a regular basis, that's where I'm getting one, momentum. Okay, that's great. Two, visibility. That's great as well. But it's also training me to not see boldness as such a scary thing, is as something that can help me propel my business. And I talk about this because I I'm betting a lot of you out there are like, oh, I could never just go live unscripted. That would be scary. And you're right, it is scary. But once you do it a few times, it gets a little bit easier and you get a little bit braver and a little bit more bold. And in that process, more people are finding you. Because when we're starting a business, it's about fun. It's about helping people find us. I heard somebody early on when I first started my business say, somebody out there is looking for exactly what you have to offer from exactly who you are. And our job is really to help them find us. And we don't do that when we're hiding in our routines. But when we start to expand and first getting support, working with networks, and then getting a little bit more bold with our approach to reaching others and stepping into that discomfort, not so far that you're going to fall apart. Like, you shouldn't show up to something and be like, if that's going to be the case, then scale it back a bit, but just go a little in past your comfort zone in how you talk about your business, who you talk to, what's going on. And I bring this up because, one, it's made such a difference, but two, it's a reminder I needed somebody to help push me that direction. And who that person was for me, I spent a lot of time looking for what exactly do I need? Where am I really blocked? And who can help me get past that block? Because for each of us, it's different. So if you're watching this and you're newly launched, think about that one thing that maybe you've been a little bit uncomfortable to do, but you kind of know maybe it will help your business. And think about how you can approach that, how you can be bold, what support you need in order to take that step. And if you need a little, got a cheerleader, drop a note in the comments. I'd love to cheer you on and help you find that next step. So I say, be bold, get a little bit outside of your comfort zone, surround yourself with people who've been there before and are willing to catch you, and wonderful things will happen. So that's my PSA of the day. Hello, I am Vicki James, helping you build with support so that you can get clarity faster and clients.